Hello everybody, this is Grant, known as the Collector75, and welcome to the first video from my Loft Haul 7 haul, basically. And this being a Generation 1 Reflector. Now, I'm pretty certain I've reviewed this guy a long time ago, but I thought it's always worth doing these videos again because they're just such great figures. And I can't remember if I reviewed this one with this KO. It's not really a KO box, it's more a custom box, because the original Reflector, well, the figures are the originals anyway. They were mail away figures, and all they came in was a little grey box basically, and I think you got an instruction booklet with the tech specs on, as far as I remember. But as far as box artwork goes, there wasn't any. But I picked this up off eBay a while ago. There was a box seller. I picked a few up. Yeah, and it was just a great custom box, really, that they'd made for it. I mean, I think all this artwork is new. I don't know if that artwork had been used prior. It could have been taken off the Diaclone. I know the Japanese Reflector did come in a box, you know, not so much as like this, obviously, with all the Japanese writing all over it and everything. So I don't know, maybe that was taken from them and then just rejigged around somehow. I'm not totally sure. But either way, it's still pretty cool and it's a good box. You can tell it's a custom like KO because it just feels rough. It hasn't got that smooth sort of feel to it. But it's quite good. I love the artwork they used. And on the back, you've got that old scene there. And then you've got his bio, and if you can pause it there and you can read that. I believe that was taken off the bio that did come with the instruction manual that you used to get. Anyway, right, so we're going to open this guy up, and he's well in there. Yeah, I did get a few boxes off eBay from a customer seller. There was a good one I saw, I don't know, 6 months ago. There was some guy selling a custom black Zarak, I think, and with a custom box, a bit like Overlord, where you had that big gold box, and he looked good, but they wanted like 500 quid for it, and that's a little bit. And plus I got a Japanese black Zarak, and as much as I wanted this box, it looked really good in the gold, and it had a good English language tech spec and everything like that. But that was just way. I mean, if it had been 50 quid, I might have just bought it for the box, but you know, that was just a little bit over the top for me. Anyway, right, so you get his little weapons and everything. And you get his little other weapons and stuff. Now, I can never remember which bloke these go with, so I'm not going to worry too much. And they do go in there really, really well. Trying to get them out can be a pain. So anyway, but they're their weapons. And let's get this bit out because we're going to need that. I'm going to leave that one in there because I can't get it out. Now, I don't think they don't come with any little holes, so you've really got to try and do your best to get them out. There we go. Right, so that's him. Now, I cannot remember the individual names. I think it's Spectro, Spyglass, and Viewfinder, but I cannot remember which one is which. I'm just going to put that over there. Prop the box up. Nearly knocked all my lights down. That's not good. Let me just redo those a little bit. There we go. Right, so anyway, so then we have these little robots. And obviously, they do not look like they did on the old cartoon. Always a bit of a shame, if you want my opinion, when I first saw these. But, I mean, this guy does look a little bit like it. It's like there was an amalgamation of all three, because this central bit here, it does look like one of the robots of the cartoon. And the rest of it, these guys do kind of look like it, although obviously the colours are wrong and everything like that. But it's still pretty good. Anyway, right, so, who shall I start with? We'll start with this red guy. Oh, pardon me there. And I've just noticed something. We got Spectro, Viewfinder and Spyglass. This on the box. That's quite funny. So this guy is Spectro. And he's a nice little robot. You're going to get some nice articulation on the arms there. I think the head does move, I think. Yeah, you're going to get a slight bit of arm rotation. And you're going to get some nice knee joints. So you get some good articulation with this guy. And that is it, really. He can hold one of the weapons. I'm going to put his weapon in. From what I remember, they didn't hold them too well, but he's alright, I suppose. Anyway, right, so that's Spectro. Now, to transform him, well, actually, no, I'm going to leave the transformations till last. We'll go through the other robots first. So this is a Viewfinder, and he's quite a cool robot. You know, he does have his little rub symbol there. I put the extra Decepticon insignia on him there, and he does have Reflector written across there. And he's alright, he's going to have a little bit of articulation, but it is hindered because that top bit of his shoulder hits that, so you're not going to get a lot. It can sort of go past it. And now he has a little hole in his fist there for a weapon. I know that's not... I think this is the one that's supposed to go with him, I think. No, it says that is... This one is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're all the same peg holes. Right, so that is him. Now, for articulation in the legs, you're going to get like the chrome on that as well. That's pretty cool. You're going to get some good articulation on those legs as well. And it's a nice head sculpt as well. Let's get that out, that bloody scratch on the lens. I've got to buy a new camera. Just ain't got the bloody money. So he's alright. Then pop him down there. And then we're going to come to this last guy, Spyglass. Now, he is an exact copy of him, pretty much. Does look a little different in certain places, but pretty much the same robot. Although... he's slightly reversed, so his knees now bend inwards, so you're not going to get much articulation there, but he's still got the arm articulation and everything, and he can hold a gun. Right, so that is it for the robots, if I can get him to stand up. And so let's start transforming this, and I do like the transformation because you've got 3 robots into one. Alt mode, which is kind of cool. That's what they used to do back in the day. They don't do that. They don't tend to do that too much these days. You get it very rarely, some sort of weird quirky thing, but that is why I fell in love with Transformers back in the day, because there was strange little robots like this, and I loved him in the cartoon. Oh yeah, honestly, I forgot about this bit. I forgot you got to put this bit on the front, so you do get a little bit of parts forming, unfortunately, but that does go in there. Don't want to tab him for some reason, don't know why. And then with this guy, we're just going to rotate this forward, like so. Then get these legs and we just rotate them up to that point there. Blow the little bit of polystyrene out that little hole there. And then this guy is, as you can see, there's a couple of holes here. So he is going to go on this side, and that one tucks away nicely, and then this one lines up once you've got it lined up correctly. Somewhere in there. There we go. And then you just sort of push them together, and they hold together pretty well. And then what we're going to do with this guy. We rotate them to there, we're going to rotate these up, and now we've got the holes on that side, and they just are located to those, push them together, and there we have Reflector in his alt mode. And it's a great looking camera, old style sort of 70s camera, absolutely brilliant. Now you're probably wondering why you can see his head there. That's because I've forgotten to put this bit on, which is the flash. Because back in the day, for people who are of a certain age that will remember it, and other people who are growing up right now, we needed a flash. Oh, my throat's gone funny tonight. Yeah, we needed a flash to actually make a decent picture. But that is him, and he's pretty good. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. You can look slightly through there, and you will see a bit of the picture, which is kind of cool. And if you push this little button on his head, it does make that nice clicking sort of sound. Pardon me, oh my god. I just remembered one of the features that I did forget. He does come with these missiles for this. The flash does become a launcher. If I can get him out, I've got 40 seconds. Does become a launcher, but I don't think it's very good. I do have a KO of this, which is slightly oversized, which I used as a Generation 2 type reflector. And then I got the weird KO oversized, I don't know, some weird third party thing. Anyway, so that goes in there. Does it fire? No. No, the spring was totally deactivated, unfortunately. But if you get the KO one, it will take your eye out, I think. But that is Reflector. A very good figure. A very good 80s figure. Good luck finding one these days, but I'm sure there's probably a few knockoffs about. Anyway, right, this has been Graham, the Collect 75. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.